All right, gang. Fantasy Football 2021 season is here. It's Kamish, Jake. We're going to start some things off. Obviously, the next move is getting the draft order down. As you know, in our league, I'm going to do the random selections. This is not the draft order. This is the order to pick your spot in the draft. So we will do it that way. What I've done is I have little names in a hat. We're going old school again because I wanted to create a video. So you can see that this is not the first one I'm picking, but as you can see, here's Brian and Jason. Forgive the shitty handwriting. That's just what happens. All right, I get it. Handwriting shitty. What I'll do is then I'll keep track here of the order and then send it out in the group me, and we will pick the order from there of the actual draft. As a reminder, Wednesday, September 8th is the draft. Right after this, I'll send out Venmos. And after this, once you make your pick in the draft order, we'll then put a timer for like 2 weeks for keepers. More details to come. But here we go, draft order. You're going to see I'm going to close my eyes and pick. So this is the team that gets the first choice for where they want to pick. And that is Jake and Evan. All right, see, none of you are going to believe me, but that was so freaking random. I'm keeping it. I don't care that you don't believe me, but that could not have been more random. You literally saw I'm scrunching them all up. So here we go. Next pick is Brian and Jason. All right, reigning champs. Congratulations. So they get the second choice of pick. Good for them. Okay, let me make sure none of these fell. Nobody's at a disadvantage. All right. Mixing it up, and here we go. The next one, Mesh and Rosen, the champs from the year before. Good for them, picking third. All right, we continue on, the randomness, and I pick. And number 4 is Connor and Pot. Champs from many years ago, and they will not let you forget it. They still call themselves the reigning champs. Great podcast interview with them last year on the pod. Hope to have them back. Hope to have all of you on this year. Here we go. Next pick. And that is Robbie and Justin. Congratulations. The should have been champs from 2 years ago, but Aaron Jones ripped their hearts out. That happens. And here we go. Coming up, by the way, I should have mentioned, I feel like an asshole. Pick number 2, Brian and Jason. Jason, congrats on your upcoming wedding. Mesh and Rosen, number 3. Mesh, congrats on your wedding that just happened. Both very exciting. Picking next, we have Jay and Brent. Here we go. And by the way, the order of the names in which I say them means nothing. It's just quickly writing them down. 4 more teams. All right, who gets the 7th choice of where they're going to pick? All right, and that is Kess and Weissman, the legendary lockout, cockout of years gone by. Kess and Weissman in the 7th spot, but again, that's 7th spot for picking where they pick, not actually where they pick. Coming in at number 8, we have Jackson and Abe. I dropped my pen, so bear with me as I reach down. Jackson and Abe. So if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can do some quick thinking here. Who are we missing? Statman and Mitch are going to be one of the final 2. And David and Henry. All right, well, we'll see how those 2 play out. And we draft, and picking with the 9th, David and Henry. So that means Statman and Mitch, you are in the final spot. You will be given a pick by however everyone else picks. So, the order, and I will text this in the group, in which we get to choose to pick Jake and Evan, Brian and Jason, Mesh and Rosen, Connor and Pot, Robbie and Justin, Jay and Brent, Kess and Weissman, Jackson and Abe, Dave and Hank, and Statman and Mitch. We've officially done the draft order selections. More to come.